What's the most satisfying tables-turned moment you've witnessed in court? I never wanted to go to court. I just wanted to be a dad. When my ex, Emma, left me 2 years ago, I didn't fight her on much. We agreed on 50-50 custody of our 7-year-old son, Tyler. But a year later, Emma showed up with this fancy lawyer and a thick stack of papers claiming I was unfit to be a parent. She said I yelled at Tyler all the time, didn't feed him proper meals, kept a messy house, and even hinted that I was dangerous around kids. She wanted full custody and wanted me to only see Tyler on supervised visits. I was completely shocked. I barely recognized the woman sitting across from me in that courtroom. Her makeup was perfect, her outfit looked expensive, and her tears came right on schedule. She told the judge that Tyler was scared to come to my house and that he'd been having nightmares about his dad. I just sat there, stunned, as she painted me like some kind of monster. Her lawyer was good too. They had photos of my kitchen sink with dirty dishes, pictures of Tyler's toys scattered on my living room floor, and text messages between us that looked terrible when taken completely out of context. Like when I texted, "Tyler needs to learn consequences after he broke something," they made it sound like I was threatening him. My court-appointed lawyer did what she could with the time she had, but I felt like nobody believed me. Emma's performance was just too convincing. When the judge granted her temporary full custody and ordered supervised visits only, I completely lost it. I didn't yell or anything. I just cried right there in front of everyone. After that, I could only see Tyler twice a week at this supervised visitation center with a social worker watching our every move. Tyler kept asking why he couldn't come home with me anymore, and I had no idea what to tell him. But I wasn't going to give up on my son. I spent every single night for the next 6 months collecting evidence. I made this massive spreadsheet tracking everything: pickup times, phone call records, every text message Emma sent me. I even found screenshots where she admitted to a friend that she was stretching the truth just to scare me into backing down. I got a parenting coach to come assess my home and my relationship with Tyler. I paid for my own psychological evaluation, which came back completely clean. I talked to my buddy Chris, who works in IT, and together we dug deeper into the metadata of Emma's photos. Turns out those dangerous-looking pictures of my messy house weren't even taken at my place. The timestamps showed they were from her old apartment. After 6 months of heartbreak and supervised visits, we finally went back to court. This time, I didn't look like some sad, unprepared dad. I looked ready. My lawyer laid out everything methodically. She showed the court proof that Emma had edited timestamps on photos, recycled old pictures from different locations, and even coached Tyler to say things that weren't true. We had recordings where Tyler contradicted everything his mom claimed he'd said about being scared of me. But the best evidence was a series of text messages between Emma and her sister where she bragged about her plan. In one message, she literally wrote, "Once I get full custody, I'll finally get that child support bump I deserve. Jake makes way more than me, and it's time he paid for it." The judge went completely quiet. I watched him scan through all the papers, reread those text messages, and slowly take off his glasses. The courtroom was dead silent. Then he looked directly at Emma and said something I'll never forget. "Ms. Williams, this court does not take kindly to parents who weaponize their children for financial gain. You didn't protect Tyler. You used him as a pawn in your scheme." Emma was found in contempt of court for misleading the judge and filing false statements. She was ordered to pay all my legal fees, which was like $8,000. She had to take a parenting course about co-parenting communication, and joint custody was restored immediately. But here's the part that really got me. The judge also ordered that any future custody modifications would require clear and convincing evidence, which is a way higher standard than before. Basically, Emma couldn't just drag me back to court with more lies. When I walked out of that courthouse, Tyler ran straight into my arms. Not because some judge told him to, but because he finally could. He whispered, "I missed our Friday movie nights, Dad," and I almost started crying again. Emma tried to appeal the decision, but her lawyer dropped her when she couldn't pay the fees.